I lost 25 pounds, and she says, Mom, you're skinny. Your clothes are falling off.
Did she ask you what you did, what you were doing, and you just?
Yeah, and I told her that we were on the wellness program with you.
Very good, very good.
I get my house cleaned faster.
Good.
That moving
Not really
killed me,
thankful for
though.
that.
That's good.
Especially in playing basketball, it was pretty incredible. I think I shared with you there was a little 14-year-old girl, and you don't think too much of a 14-year-old girl, but she wants to be in the WNBA at some point in time, and that's all she does. And when we played before, I couldn't keep up with her. This time, after I lost the 12 pounds and was on the program and started gathering this extra energy, I could guard her, and I couldn't before.
Good.
To tell you how good she is, she scored 29 points out of her 32 points that her team scored the last time she played. So she's also awful good, and she gets out there with the guys. And I've never been able to stay up with her. And the last time I guarded her and would run up and down the court with her, and I never could do that before. Never could. So I'm much faster on the base pass now that I play softball. And it's a big difference when you lose. At that point in time, I've lost 12. Now I've lost about 22, well, about 24 pounds. And it's incredible. We just played softball this past Saturday, and the speed is just unbelievable. We got in the yard when we moved here a couple of weeks ago, and we worked on, I'm not a lumberjack, I'm not Paul Bunyan, but we literally cleared out a forest in 92-degree heat, and neither one of us bore any resemblance of being tired. I mean, we worked like a dog, and it was great. And we were just like, where's some more? We'll cut some more. And the energy level is just unbelievable. It is entirely different from, and a lot of that comes from not toting around that extra 20, 25 pounds. But a lot of it comes from now you're eating healthy and your body's feeling better.
And that's what you want now.
Not only was it not hard, but changing over felt good. We lost, in the first 4 days I think we were on the program, we both lost 10 pounds the first 4 days, which saw instant gratification obviously because of the weight change. I was at about a 44, now I'm right at a 36, just a little snug, but right at a 36, so I've lost a lot right here. I could put my old pants on and literally stick out this far, literally. Matter of fact, we got to buy a new jeans. But I told her, hang on until we settle down. So after we got going and got used to the food that we could eat, we'd never eat ground turkey or ground turkey sausage and all that stuff. It was wonderful. And the foods are much, 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 much better than we thought. I was nothing but a tea drinker. I'd gotten sick off of water one time, so I was really, really concerned about having to drink water that I don't even like. Now, it's not an issue at all. I love water. Drink it all the time, and I don't even want tea anymore.
Every once in a while I eat cake because I'm a sweetaholic most of the time, or used to be, but now I don't even, when I eat a piece of chocolate, it's totally different. It's like, so I don't really, I'd sit down and eat a whole bag of Hershey Kisses, you know?
Yeah, we used to do that. We'd buy the big bag from Sam's Club and sit the bowl in between us. That was where I was, in my mind, I knew we were headed in the wrong direction because we'd get through and we'd have a pile of paper this big off of Hershey Kisses. Oh yeah, it was silly. It was silly. And we'd just look at each other like, that was good. Knowing it wasn't. And it's not only the eating, it's the exercising also. And that was more interesting to me. The eating part I wasn't excited about, obviously, because I like my sweets and I like all the things that I shouldn't be eating, and the Hershey Kisses bowl beside of us and watching TV. I liked all that, and I really didn't want to change that, but I knew my body wasn't headed in the right direction, and I knew our weight wasn't headed in the right direction. And every time we took a picture, or somebody took a picture of us and showed it, I was like, that's me? You're kidding. And when we got married, it was funny, we went and I had a suit made, you know, and the gentleman said, well, what size you wear? And I said, a 38. And he said, oh, no. Well, I thought I did. That wasn't even close. It was 44, and that's what he made for me. But I was used to sucking it in and doing like everybody else and letting that belly just lop over. And now it's different, and it's great to put those old pants on and see them stick out this far. And you know you made a lot of progress in the right direction. And the mindset is just wonderful, knowing that you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing. And it doesn't, you know, you're used to eating the proper way now, and that's really good. When you open that refrigerator, you know everything in there is good, and it's nothing in there is going to hurt you. Now you go to our refrigerator, it's full of plums, cherries, grapes, blueberries. It's got stuff that I never ate before that is really, really good. I just never got into the habit of eating it, and it's where you get into those habits of you know, this is good, but this is good over here too. You just didn't like eating that, but then once you start it, it's okay. It's kind of like, it's what you get used to. And I got used to now eating fruits, nuts, all, you know, last night I was sitting there with a bowl of nuts and I was just happy as a lark. Before, if it wasn't sweet, I wasn't happy. So the eating part has been much, much, much easier than I thought it would be. Much easier.
For you also, Linda?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew that we were in sedentary jobs, and that was one of my concerns. That's why we started playing softball and the basketball and things of that nature. And we'd gotten away from that for many, many years. From the age 44 to age 60, I did nothing, and really missed that. So, and I didn't feel like doing it. So then we started playing softball. Then we got on the program and the basketball, and now it's like we want to do more of that. We want to do more, and I think it helps us as far as not getting injured so much. Before it seemed like I'd hurt my legs, I'd hurt this, I'd hurt that, I'd hurt everything. Every time I did something, I hurt something. Now we're essentially, especially since we're exercising now, getting excited about being able to go out there and play like a youngster. Not really a youngster, but you know, close to it, and not get hurt and be in condition to play better. And that's what I want to do, is get out there and enjoy it and not regret it the next day. The biggest thing was the eating. I knew that we were eating horribly, just horribly, from fast foods to dressings and dairy products and all of these things. We knew we were headed in the wrong direction as far as eating was concerned. And every year it was another 3 pounds or 4 pounds or 5 pounds. And we were going in that progression. When I came out of high school, I was 165, a little bit later I was 185, and then 190, and now it was 217 when I started this program. Now I'm down to 194, no, 193, depending on the day. But it's gone much, 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 much better. And that alone has helped me feel better. The great thing about this program is it's complete. It gets your body, your muscle, your innards, your outwards, your attitude, the whole 9 yards, your eating ability, everything gets changed. Your mindset gets changed, and that's the important part. You've got to change your mindset. And if you don't care about your body, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want quality of life, especially when you get our age, you've got to start looking at that. Something's going to happen if you don't eat properly. It's plain and simple.